So just bring yourself to the breath and the body. Just bring yourself to this experience right here of sitting, settling in. Whether the mind is busy or the mind is quiet, that's okay. Connect with the body and connect with the breath. And for those that can follow, let's go through the 5-point meditation, starting with the nostrils, feeling the breath, sensations of the breath as it's moving in and out of the nostrils. Not the idea of it, but the sensations of breath as it moves in and out of the nose. And now feel the breath moving from the tip of the nostrils to the third eye area in the forehead. As you inhale, the breath energy sensation is slowly moving up and ending up at the third eye area at the end of the inhalation. And hold it for a moment. And then as you exhale, imagine the breath energy moving from the third eye area back down through the nostrils and out. So connecting with that area between the eyebrows, feeling sensations there, feeling the breath move from the nostrils up to the third eye for the entirety of the inhalation, and then when that ends, the exhalation from the third eye down to the tip of the nostrils. make a connection with the top of your head, the crown chakra there. You're inside the head and on the surface of it, you're not above it. And feeling the sensations in that area. Just connecting with the top of the head. Now imagine the breath moving from the third eye area to the top of the head. So as the inhalation begins, it starts at the third eye and slowly moves up to the crown chakra. And the inhalation ends at the crown chakra. And be there just for a moment. And then the exhalation from the crown chakra to the third eye. So feel that pathway of the breath between these 2 points. The pathway can be wide. The third eye to the top of the head and back. And now place your attention to the middle of the head, the middle of the brain. If you will, and making contact with that area with your attention. Now imagine the inhalation beginning at the top of the head, the crown, and ending, the inhalation ending at that area in the middle of the brain, middle of the skull. And then the exhalation begins and it moves from the middle of the brain back to the top of the head. Let the feeling in the head as you breathe, let it be expansive, not tight or small, but imagine the sensation spreading through the entirety of the head on the inhalation. But specifically moving between these 2 points. from the in-breath, you can feel a warmth or a tingling, or maybe even a sense of light spreading out through the entirety of the skull. Feeling of lightness. And now imagine the in-breath beginning at the center of the skull, moving down into the throat area. And the exhalation going from the throat back up to the center of the head. So between the center of the head and the throat. Inhalation, exhalation. And now moving from the throat to the heart area. The inhalation beginning from the throat and ending in the heart. Imagine the energy of the breath opening that area up. And the exhalation is going from the heart area back up to the throat. Breath beginning in the throat, moving down to the heart. Exhalation from the heart to the throat. How from the heart area, imagine with each breath, the energy is spreading throughout the entirety of the body. With each inhalation, the dissemination of breath energy, of calm, of peace, moving through the entirety of the body. From the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Letting that feeling of calm increase. Perhaps there's a feeling of lightness or bliss. Perhaps there's a feeling of light or brightness. Letting that move right down into your bone marrow. Letting this energy fill all the spaces in your body. The bones, to the blood vessels, to the nerves, to the organs, to the space between things. And can you just rest in this knowing factor? Can you just rest in this awareness? That which isn't content, but is experiencing all of this. And quiet, wakeful, alert. And then bring your attention back to the heart area. And imagine this open, spacious kindness spontaneously moving in all directions. Like a spring coming out of the ground. With a deep caring and a love and an empathy for all beings. Let it overflow from your heart and move in all directions. Let this feeling of love and kindness embrace everybody in this Zoom room. May they be happy, may they be healthy, may they be kind, and may they be wise. May we all connect with this inherent beauty and kindness. That is always here. May we recognize it more, and may we be able to share it in our thoughts, our actions, and our words. I take refuge in the beauty and the kindness that is inherent in this heart. Take refuge in this beauty and this kindness that is inherent in this awareness. Take refuge in this beauty and this kindness that is inherent in this moment. And just remember, if you've been touched by anything that you've heard in these meditations and in these classes, you've been touched because you recognize it in yourself. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.